everyone, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. We are doing base page layout number 3 today for the whole kit and caboodle. For those of you that are new and finding this video, the whole kit and caboodle is where we start with a collection. I made 6 page kits with that collection and we beefed it up with some other goodies, and then we created 6 layouts. We completed them with the page kits. Then I made base pages with all of my scraps, and now we're completing those base pages. So if you're interested in seeing that or in how that whole process works and want to see it from the beginning, it's in the description of this video. There's a playlist and you can watch them all along with past whole kit and caboodle ways, because you could just make your own kit. You don't have to use a collection. So I hope you're inspired. If you want to check that out, I hope that you do. Thanks for being here, and let's just have some fun. So today I am going to scrap a photo of my son and his lovely lady, and we are going to just play. I have my goodies here. I've pulled out of my binder because I'm running out of ephemera. Like, I have this little box and this box. This is all 49 and Market teal swatch leftovers from when we made the layouts from the kits, and we're just trying to use up what we have, because that's the idea, using everything from start to finish, and then we don't have to put it away. So that's always good. All right, so I did move this down. If you watch me make this base page, I had this up here like a little shelf. It's still the same shelf. I just moved it down because my photo was a little bit larger than a 4x4. I did crop it down a little bit, but it didn't fit right. So that's okay. We just adjusted it. It's just a base. We just start and then go from there. I pulled out some doilies, and I think I'm going to just have one cluster right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do all the way around. I mean, it's just one photo. So if we do something next to the photo, your eye is going to look at the photo. So I did pull out some doilies. We recently had a doily swap over on Ginger's Corner Facebook group. So I have some pretty things to play with. And I'm thinking of just doing a flower cluster. I think that's where it's going to end up. And doilies mimic flowers, right? So maybe we'll even go like that. And that will start us off. It'll give you a floral kind of vibe. I also had these out of my laser cut leftovers. I do have a few, I'm going to grab them real quick. A few little things left from the teal swatch kit goodies that I had. And so I pulled out these lace vibes. They're not even vibes. What are they called? Border strips. That's what they're called. And then I think I'm going to stagger them and just create more layers to my shelf. And maybe one will go like start on this side, and then we'll put the darker one on this side. Just stagger them. We'll see. We'll marinate on that and see if we like it. Then we just have a bunch of goodies. I pulled out this owl tag out of my binder. It was made by Ruth Brown. These are embellishments from the embellishment swaps that we do over on the Facebook group. This is from Debbie Johnson. I have this one here was made by Xanthony. Let's see, this one's made by Miss Mallory. I know because I recognize that one. She's a captain. And then this was made by Linda. Foxy lady, isn't that cute? And then I just had some goodies left over, some florals. You know, you always make more flowers than you use. So we'll just see what we can come up with. I'm kind of liking the Remember one made by Ruth because it's got yellow like our flowers here. So maybe we'll start there. We'll see what happens. And maybe I'm thinking a floral cluster. I like the strip here coming off the bottom, and we'll just start building a cluster. Now, all cluster building is, I get lots of questions about clusters, and all it is just layers. Don't be afraid to try. That's why we trial and error things. If it doesn't work, you can always take it away. You don't have to leave it. You're not committed for the rest of your life. It's yours. You can do whatever you like with it. Now, I am gonna say, I don't think I like these gems on there. So you know what I'm gonna do? Once an embellishment is yours, you can maneuver it, manipulate it, whatever you want. I think I'm going to take them off. We'll add different ones later, just like that. So I'm going to take those off, and we're going to just see if we can't build some clusters here. Let's get all of our floral elements. I'm liking this one. That's kind of cool. I have some leftover leaves here. Maybe we can pull those out. Another one here. And we're just going to keep tucking and playing with it until we like it. Maybe this one we need some white. This one's all white, so maybe we would stick this down here. And you know, this little strip here is pulling our white in. We've matted our photo in white, so we'll just use what we got here. Maybe I can stick another, this is a little mini doily. I made these for one of the doily swaps. We do an annual doily swap, so I had some of that left over. Here's another one. We could tuck that down there. We'll use all this up and then we don't have to put it back. Okay. Maybe we should pull this one. Let's go like this. And tuck this one in there like that. We could put things up on foam. When you're making your cluster, don't stress if it's gonna lay flat. You can always put things up on foam when you go to make it permanent. That's the thing about trial and error, right? It's not permanent, we can move it around. I think I would put this one up on foam and that'll have enough white going through it. Definitely like that. Thinking I might want like to move this one too. Maybe like that. Kind of wanting to see this center of that flower. And you know what? I maybe even take my marker. Let me grab it so I don't forget when I go to glue everything down. And I'll make the center of this flower, this, what is that called? A stemma or I don't know what it's called. And of this hibiscus, and we'll make that yellow because it'll pull some more yellow in. Just like that. Kind of liking where that's going. See if we can get anything else in here. We could have, I think we're good actually. Now the only other thing I would do is I will ink, like I will ink this. I don't know if I want to ink every single layer or not. I don't think I'm going to, actually. I was gonna say I would ink all these parts, but I don't think that I will. I think it's good like it is. The only thing I might do is I might tuck these in a little more or cut these doilies in half and have it coming out here as well when I go to glue it down. So let me do this. That's gonna be our whole layout. We have some things left we still have to put away, but a lot less than we started with, right? So let me go glue it down and we'll talk about anything I do different just as soon as I come back. Hang in there. All right, we got it all glued down and everything's ready to go. You'll probably see glue drying as always. You know me, I'm not patient. So I did use some mustard color Gina Marie velvety enamel dots in the cluster. And I did cut the doilies in half and add those to this, just kind of a little diagonal going on here. And other than that, everything is exactly the same. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying the series. We will do another base page layout tomorrow. And I hope you have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye.